Today's episode of Remodeling with Rednecks. And you got a nice old toilet base made of some type of plywood. And when you move the toilet, go to shit on, take a shit, the goddamn that whole thing just giddy up and move around on you when you ride the cowgirls. And then we got this shower panel we're going out because goddamn right for the bottom of it. Right for the bottom of it. But don't you worry, it's heavily anchored in there with rusted screws from 1992 that we cannot get out. And then of course we have the beautiful top piece up there. All this, well, the fastest way we found was just to tear the whole thing into pieces. There ain't no way you show me going out in one piece, sure. Oh, and the water faucet works pretty good though. Ain't that right, Jacob? Hot, cold, hot, cold. And of course, we got the old whatever the fuck's in laying in the yard special. Because instead of correct waterproofing, we use tar paper. Shiny tar paper to get it on the roof. But instead of using nails, you know them things that keep the plastic panels on your car together? Yeah, we stuck them in there and painted them white. And don't you worry, if you want cold water, you got to pull out the old... Oh, and the 2x4 holding the wall in isn't screwed. It's just sitting there. I guess the fiberglass was supposed to hold that shone bitch up. Unfortunately, it did not do it very well. But like I was saying, when you want to turn the hot water on, you just use the channel locks to put on that bolt right there. Or if you want to put the water on fast, you can go ahead and put your impact wrench on it. There goes and of course, we only wanted to save 50% on insulation, so we put 50. Actually, you know what? That's probably only about 25. Yeah, why would we want the bottom insulated? Only the top. And no, there's not cement board back here, but we do have cardboard. Now, of course, waterproofing more than one wall would just be stupid. So this one is not. And this one, there's a secret cave behind. And of course, we can't use PEX or copper pipes. We use good old, small as could be, PVC. Another get out of the yard special. It turns out the water only turns on with a utility blade. Now, unfortunately, we don't know how to shut it off. And that is not exactly a DOT OSHA approved drain. That's probably going into the foundation as we speak. Ain't that right? That's right. Now, ow! You cunt! Well, anyways, we'll be right back when we end up getting this thing torn apart. And other than that, have a nice day. I know the problem is, there ain't no goddamn floor under it. The fuck thing you gonna have when you stand on fucking cardboard with a giant fucking 2-foot gap underneath. It's gonna break through. Goddamn shower's only designed for midgets. Goddamn, every baby before was on a save the dollar bills project. Never penny counts type shit, you know what I'm saying? Well. So instead of putting a drain,
yes, ma'am,
that goes down, this particular drain goes that way, that way, that way, and we're going to go straight down. Something tells me that wasn't an official use of PVC.
You want to use?
Go ahead, wiggle that one more time. Well, that's heavy securement right there. Motherfucker, you wearing the shirt you just told me yesterday wasn't work shirt, you don't want to get dirty?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Anyways.
We're not doing greasy work today.
We got, this is greasy or something. I don't know what the hell black stuff coming out of the shower, but. Oh, he's playing with water again. You're going to get it on him. You don't want this. You're going to get it on him. I told you, you can't be playing with. You can't be sticking your fingers in it and not expecting some liquid to come out. Well, Alright, we back at it. We finally got the old stuff out and we putting the new stuff in there. What's gonna happen right here? Yeah, we fixing it to better than it was, but still not how it's supposed to be. And it is not our choice, but you know, the client's got a way he wants it done, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Because man, don't talk about the man. What we're gonna do here is take all the old screw that wouldn't come out, and we had to rip the fiberglass around it, and we're gonna take all the channel locks and just start squeezing and pulling, slowly. We'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah, we didn't grab the hole saw.
Oh, looks like we're using a multi-tool.
You got a blade?
What? There should be a blade in that bag. There might not be a good blade in that bag. Anyways, back to the episode of Redneck Renovations. Okay, so number one, we got this on here again. We had to use a goddamn truss strap again because this thing moves a little too much. Well, as we're admiring the work that's going on before we got here, of course, the drywall tape is more than just visible. It's I can still feel the texture. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's not exactly how it's supposed to look. That's what we call one coat of paint, maybe a half coat. And obviously it's a little bit of work. There's a little bit of work to get a paintbrush in this corner here, so like we stopped the painting there. But yeah, I mean,
I get the truck stick there.
yeah, there you go. Wait, oh, that's a screw. There you go, buddy. Oops, yeah. Oh, as you can see, when it rains, the whole house floods. That's another problem. We don't really have a way to fix that one. Ain't that right, Jacob? We had to rip the whole damn place up and pour a thicker foundation. Or we could run a sump pump and underline drains like they do in a pool. But of course, that costs money. We ain't got none of that. Ain't that right, Jacob? That's right. We ain't got no money, but we do have retards. We've got 1, 2, 3. So got 3 pairs of shoes in here. There's 3 reasons why we don't need money. We just need to fix to the best of our ability for right now. Anyways, we'll be back. Yeah, when you don't want to cut drywall, so you just stick shit in there. I don't even know what that is. But again, it's a little hard to open the door to paint, so we just close the door and paint it around it. But oh, that's not supposed to be there. Oh yeah, I forgot we in the swamp. Get out of my swamp. And of course the blinds aren't exactly in full function in order. So in order to prevent light from getting in, it's a tile with a brick on top of it. Ain't that some brick? I didn't know that's what they meant when they said I was bricked up. I said, and she said, "What you up to?" I said, "I'm in my bathroom and I'm bricked up." And that just meant there's a brick up on the ledge holding the light out of the building. I think I'm getting funnier because all the primer we've been sniffing for the past 30 minutes. And then we thought, well, since we're remodeling the shower, kinda, we might need some light. Turns out the light don't work either. Water everywhere. I was told by other participants of this renovation that it wasn't a smart idea to flip light switches when we're standing in water. And there's clearly an issue because every time it rains, that light right there will flicker. We found, don't worry, we didn't fix anything, but we figured out that with a little water in the electrical system, we fixed the fan. We might need to keep it on. Any more primer, we're gonna be higher than the Empire State Building. Oh man, my boots being this wet feels like I'm in Viet Cong again. But instead of Viet Cong, I'm in Viet Cong water. This bathroom's got shit water pulling out of the tub drain. And don't forget about Tipsy Dipsy Toilet over here. Look at her go.
Purpose is hit the hole.
Well, I figured out the reason the toilet's on the platform. We know it floods, and we would not want water to touch porcelain, so we made sure to raise that up. But your feet and your clothes and everything else, you're fucked. Well, good news is everything's hooked up. Bad news is it don't work. Now, what do you think about turning the hot water side of thing that's gonna help?
I turned it off in case it was falling back.
Appreciate that. Guess what? Still don't work.
So we don't. So
Uh-oh.
technically, we have a setting. No one will have one setting anyway.
It's under pressure. What happens whenever you finally. Hold on, hold this. Hold on, watch out. Oh. When you finally, after an hour and a half of her telling you she's almost there, she's almost there. she's hold on. See, this is how it works. She's almost there. Bullshit. You ain't almost nothing. Look at this. You gotta put two hands. Jacob, give me a hand. You gotta call a homie to help you sometimes. Put your fingers on there. What happened was we finished the tub for the shower. It works. It looks good. The reason you can't see that is because we were so done and ready to be out of there. We went on vacation. So it's finished. We did it. We did it.